The sun is disappearing. Maybe I can get this out beforehand. So, I was looking out the window earlier and I actually saw one of the angels from my dream, Angel Hadronio, and he is the guardian of Heaven's Gate. Now, for him to show up on fucking Lion's Gate, like, I was like, what's up? So I like sat there and I just kind of like stared and just like then basically what I picked up from that was the message that he is not only guarding like heaven, he's guarding Heaven's Gate, but also the Lion's Gate, and like your Heaven's Gate is the Lion's Gate. So as you're coming through that gate, he is going to be making sure that the energies coming through the Lion's Gate are the ones that serve the highest timeline, where all others will be left behind. And it reminded me of a time that I pulled a couple of cards a while back, and something happened with my decks, and it got kind of funky. And I normally don't read like the queens and kings as like people. Like I read them as like different aspects of like energy and stuff. And this time they were read as people because like all of the queens showed up in when I was pulling the cards, and the only queen that was in the upright was the Queen of Pentacles. And what came out with the other three queens was the Three of Pentacles. And I think it came up in reverse actually. I don't remember exactly, but either way, the message that I picked up from that was that they were supposed to be like four energies, each given one element to work with. And all of them were supposed to use their element to, fuel the group. It was all of the energies were supposed to work together and use their energy to, balance it out. Because, each given one, they teach everybody their element and it goes around, then everybody's master of all four elements, and now we got the avatar, that type shit. Well, it turns out three of the queens turned against the Queen of Pentacles because the Queen of Pentacles rules the physical world, whereas the other energies rule other areas. So, with the Queen of Pentacles ruling the physical world, these other queens got too focused on, what the physical world would yield that they went after her. And in the deck that I have of the Three of Pentacles, it's not the Rider-Waite. There's actually three people sharing a third of an entire, like, some kind of edible item. And basically, what I picked up from that was those three people decided to turn against the Queen of Pentacles so that they could split among themselves the pieces of what her physical world gifts were. And I was just like, what? And so now those energies will not be allowed to go through the portal with her. They were supposed to be working with her, but they decided to turn against her. And I was just like, because like when I was reminded of that while I was like watching him in the sky, I was just like, do you really want me to fucking talk about this? And then I was like, okay, let me check something else. So I checked the goddesses deck, the African goddesses deck, and what came out was fucking betrayal and cosmic power. And I got like immediately when that came out, I got a whole motherfucking confirmation on it. Basically, they betrayed some kind of cosmic power, and betrayal is, personified by Anansi, or Aunt Nancy in this deck, and also reminds me of a dream that I had where someone was trying to offer up my soul to Anansi, not realizing that that wasn't gonna fucking work. And so now Anansi owns theirs. And I was just like, well, that's fucking sucks. Instead of, y'all could have made this fucking shit easier by just like all working together. And now y'all went after somebody just because of the physical world stuff. Y'all all had your own gifts. They were all equally fucking important. This is why you stay in your own motherfucking lane. Confirmation. I don't know if you can hear that, but they just dropped something. This is why you stay in your own motherfucking lane. Because the whole journey could have been easier if everybody was working together. But because, you know, the Queen of Pentacles gets to rule money in the physical 3D world, everybody else was just like, oh, well, you know, ruling information and knowledge isn't enough. Ruling, you know, energy is not enough. Ruling emotions is just not enough. So, yeah, they broke bread with each other and put themselves in fucking reverse. And yeah, that's the end of that. But yeah, the other fucking cards that came out was like the Queen of Sheba and Erzulie, and that's cord cutting and secrets with the Queen of Sheba. So yeah, this Lionsgate portal is going to either require cord cutting or lead to some cords cutting, because these people cannot go with whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. And that's the end of the message. Have a wonderful motherfucking day, because this fucking shit is crazy. Happy Lionsgate.